Hey everyone, welcome back to Trove Direct. Today let's talk about something we all think about but rarely discuss. Body odor. Worrying about how we smell is normal. Our sense of smell is deeply tied to how we connect with others. We want to make a good impression and feel confident, but fear of judgment can make this topic feel isolating. The truth? Everyone has a unique scent, shaped by things like diet, stress, and even genetics. Understanding why we worry is the first step to managing it without shame. Let's dive into practical, expert-backed tips to help you feel fresh and confident every day. Did you know that the human body is a walking, talking, smelling billboard? Your body odor, that unique aromatic signature, tells a surprisingly detailed story about you. It's a complex blend of chemical compounds, a personal scent profile that's constantly evolving. As we age, our scent changes. It's an inevitable part of the aging process. Older adults, for example, produce a compound called 2-nonenal. This chemical alteration is a natural occurrence as our bodies mature. This compound, 2-nonenal, is what gives off a grassy or fatty smell, often associated with older individuals. It's a subtle shift, but a noticeable one. Stress, that unwelcome guest in our lives, can also trigger a unique odor. It's a physiological response to pressure. This stress-induced scent is sometimes compared to the pungent aroma of onions or leeks. It's not exactly the fragrance you'd choose, but it's a telltale sign of tension. This is all thanks to special sweat glands called apocrine glands, which become more active when we're under pressure. And here's a fun fact. Some people attract more mosquitoes than others. This is because their skin naturally produces more carboxylic acids, a veritable mosquito magnet. Mosquitoes absolutely love it, even if we can't consciously smell it. It's an irresistible invitation to those tiny vampires. Now here's a surprising twist. Sweat itself is odorless. It's the bacteria, the microscopic ecosystem thriving on our skin, that create body odor. They break down the sweat, releasing those characteristic smells. So our scent is a complex tapestry shaped by genetics, the invisible blueprint we inherit, our age, our ever-shifting emotions, and even the food we choose to nourish ourselves with. Every meal leaves its mark. Understanding this intricate science helps us manage odor more effectively. We can approach personal hygiene with knowledge, not embarrassment, embracing our unique scent story. We often become nose-blind to our own scent. Living with ourselves day in and day out, our senses adapt, and we stop noticing the subtle nuances of our personal aroma. It's a natural phenomenon, but it can sometimes lead to embarrassing situations. This makes it hard to know if we smell to others. Are we projecting an aura of freshness or something less desirable? To get a better understanding, check key areas. Start with the underarms, then move to the groin area, and don't forget your feet. Also, pay attention to the area behind your ears and your belly button. Finally, check skin folds. These spots trap sweat and bacteria, creating an environment where odors can thrive. For a quick assessment, rub a clean finger behind your ear or gently inside your belly button. Then, take a sniff. These areas often reveal hidden odors that you might not otherwise detect. Your clothes can also provide a valuable clue. If your shirt's underarms smell sour or musty after just a day of wear, it's definitely time for a wash. Don't ignore these signals. Keep in mind that synthetic fabrics like polyester tend to trap odors more readily than natural fibers like cotton. If you're still unsure, consider asking a trusted friend for honest feedback. It might be a slightly awkward conversation, but it can be incredibly helpful to get an objective perspective. By paying close attention to these signs and employing these simple checks, you can stay ahead of any potential body odor issues and maintain a confident, fresh presence. Let's get practical. Here's how to stay fresh. Wash daily, focusing on sweat-prone areas, underarms, groin, and feet. Use gentle soap and dry thoroughly before applying deodorant or antiperspirant. Deodorants mask odor. Antiperspirants reduce sweat. Apply antiperspirant to dry skin, ideally at night. Scrub your feet, especially between toes, and keep nails clean. For intimate hygiene, use only water or mild, unscented products. Avoid harsh soaps and douching. Wash your hair every few days or more often if it's oily. Don't forget hidden spots, belly button, behind ears, and under nails. Consistent, targeted hygiene keeps odor in check. Let's bust some myths. Those persistent whispers and old wives' tales that often lead us astray when it comes to personal hygiene. We'll separate fact from fiction, shedding light on common misconceptions, and cover essential home hygiene practices. We'll explore simple yet effective strategies to maintain a clean and healthy living space, contributing to your overall well-being. One common misconception: hair isn't self-cleaning. It requires regular attention to stay fresh and healthy. Therefore, wash your scalp regularly, at least a few times a week, to prevent odor and maintain a healthy scalp environment. This removes excess oil and buildup. Another important point: the vagina is self-cleaning, possessing a natural mechanism to maintain its delicate balance. However, the vulva, the external area, needs gentle washing with mild soap and water to stay clean and comfortable. Avoid harsh chemicals or douches. Maintaining clean clothes, towels, and bedding are crucial for preventing the buildup of bacteria and maintaining good hygiene. Be sure to wash gym clothes after each use, as they quickly accumulate sweat and bacteria, leading to unpleasant odors and potential skin irritations. Wash towels every few uses, allowing them to dry completely between uses to prevent the growth of mold and mildew. And change your sheets weekly to remove dead skin cells, dust mites, and other allergens that can accumulate over time. Of course, oral hygiene matters immensely for fresh breath and overall health. Remember to brush, floss, and clean your tongue regularly, using a scraper or your toothbrush to prevent bad breath and remove bacteria. In most cases, odor issues are easily solved with consistent and thorough good hygiene practices. However, if a strong or unusual smell persists despite your best efforts, it's important to see a doctor for evaluation. It could signal an underlying health issue that requires medical attention and should not be ignored. Don't be ashamed or embarrassed to seek help. Remember, everyone deals with body odor at some point. It's a normal part of life. With the right habits and a consistent self-care routine, you can feel fresh, clean, and confident every single day, enhancing your overall well-being and self-esteem. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.